What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Jeffree Star. As you guys know, he uploaded today for the first time in a long time. And I just want to say right off the bat, y'all, this video was 100% clickbait. Like he said in an Instagram story, which I'll play with in this video today, that he's going to be suing everybody and he has some things to talk about. And I'm just kind of like, what? I watched the whole video and he talked about Andre for literally 1 minute within that video. I'll go ahead and play that within this video as well too, so that way you guys don't even need to click over there if you don't want to and you just want to know the cheese man, you know what I'm saying? However, I was like, y'all, this is some big old clickbait because he literally titled the video, "I'm never dating again, we need to talk." And it's like, hold up. Within that video, it was literally just kind of like a construction update on his house and a dog update. So I was like, why didn't he just title the video like "new house construction update"? You know what I'm saying? Because everyone obviously is clicking on the video like, ooh, we're gonna see some tea. No, that's not the case. Literally he talked about Andre for 1 minute and I'm just kind of like, y'all, if y'all ever talk trash on me for clickbait, I hope you keep the same energy for him, because that was major clickbait right there. Because I was watching the whole video just like waiting for some juicy key details and it never came. I was sitting there like, oh, okay, this is just all about your dogs and all about the house. So y'all, Jeffree Star out here clickbaiting. Anyways, in today's video, we do have a couple things to talk about because supposedly, allegedly, he is changing the name of Jeffree Star Cosmetics to Magic Star Cosmetics. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's just a glitch on his system. However, I do have a screenshot of it as to where it did change the whole header of his page to Magic Star. And I do know that he did come out with some new concealers and you may be thinking that's it. However, when you click on it, it takes you to the home page and not to the Magic Star concealer. So I'll show you guys that within today's video because a lot of people are talking about that, saying, oh, he's changing the name, maybe he's getting ready to sell it because he's had one too many scandals, so it may be affecting his pockets. You know, people may not be purchasing as much as they used to. But we'll go ahead and get into that within today's video. Before we get into that, I just want to say, actually, yesterday, my Celestial Divinity palette by Pat McGrath was supposed to come. However, it didn't come until today, so I finally got it. I'm really, really excited, y'all, because the Hocus Pocus palette came today as well, too. So I will be having 2 new reviews coming up on my channel within the next week. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you guys turn on your post notifications. So before I ramble on, y'all, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up because I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first thing that we're going to talk about right here is the Magic Star site here. So this is actually the header of his page right now. If you guys go on the mobile version, it is not there. It's only on the computer version only. So that's where this screenshot is taken from. It's from the actual computer site, not from the mobile site, because it does not show on there. So I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Do you guys think that he's going to be changing the name to Magic Star, or do you think this is just a glitch? Obviously, he did come out with a new shade extension of his new Magic Star concealers. However, normally it's not the header of the page, and normally if you're going to click on something like this, then it would be a link to go to the new product. However, when you go and click on it, it takes you to the home page, and that's typically what a header is. So say, for example, normally it'll say like Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and if you click on that, it'll take you to the home page. Well, this Magic Star now takes you to the home page. So a lot of people are obviously speculating that he's probably gonna sell the brand soon or changing the name of the brand soon, and that could possibly be because he's in one too many scandals, which, y'all, I have to say, if you guys did not see, he is in some more scandals right now. If you guys head over to insider.com, all the details are there. And I do want to answer you guys' questions because I know I get a lot of DMs of people saying, well, why don't you talk about these topics? And I just want to say, honestly, y'all, I do not make nearly enough money to afford lawyers and stuff like that. So when it comes to these serious, like, criminal allegations that he's actually facing, according to, you know, insider.com, it's not something for me to talk about because, honestly, y'all, if I were to get sued for this, I'm done. Like, I can't afford this, y'all. I was telling y'all yesterday, I'd be shopping at Walmart for my clothes. Like, I cannot afford no lawyers. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I talk about is obviously lighthearted, chisme type of stuff like this. Obviously within his relationship, not dealing with criminal allegations. The things that he's facing, as the reporter put out on insider.com, is some deep, dark stuff. And I know a lot of people say, well, you should talk about that too. And it's just like, y'all, talking about those things is just not for me. Like, I am not covered in any type of way. I run my channel by myself. Y'all know I don't really make a lot of money here. So it's just kind of like, if I were to get sued or something like that, I'm just completely done. Like, I cannot obviously afford some lawyers to go head to toe with Jeffree Star. So if these allegations turn out to be false and then he wants to like sue me for defamation, goodbye. Like, I cannot afford to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't talk about these deep, dark topics. And I know a lot of people always tell me, well, you should make a video about this. You should talk about this. And I'm like, no, it's just way too dark. So a lot of people say, oh, you know what? If you're making a video about this, you should make a video about that. But I hope you guys do understand things like this. Obviously, I cannot be sued for. This is just, you know, free speech, opinions about his brand, opinions about his, you know, drama and stuff like that. However, when it goes into those serious allegations, that literally can go across the line into defamation, and that's something that I don't want to cross. So I keep things lighthearted. I talk about things that are, just lighthearted chisme, stuff like that. Anyways, y'all, so I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that his scandals have finally hit his pockets and he's not selling as much now? I don't know if you guys know, but he's actually having a lot more sales than usual. Like, he had 40% off. His concealers were buy one, get one free. This is stuff that he typically wouldn't do, so I am really curious if he is leaning towards selling the brand or changing the name of the brand to take his name off of it, so that way people don't associate it with his scandals. You know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that, because I really am curious if you guys think that he's going to be going that route, like the KVD route, and just changing his name completely, because I do think it would make a lot of sense. Because, y'all, I don't see how his brand can stay afloat and thrive the way that it once used to, because he's just in scandal after scandal after scandal, and it's just literally, how could that be for a good brand? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's a trip to me, but y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. Let's go ahead and talk about this video that he posted today. Y'all, this one, to me, I was just sitting here like waiting to, like, hear some juicy topics, and it just did not happen. Maybe that's just a metiche in me, that I was just sitting there like waiting, like, okay, you're gonna say something. No. However, I do want to say, because actually I wanted to make another video about this, but then I was like, oh, this is like overkill, like one too many videos, right? I had said in numerous videos, I think 2 videos, that the Andre Marhold fake account that made all these allegations about Jeffree was fake. I had let you guys know that I had his, main account, because y'all was being nosy on that main account since when Jeffree and him were actually dating. So this is how I knew that it was his real account, and so many people were still DMing me telling me, no, this is the real account, this is the real account, which is the one that is creating all this fake stuff. And they started selling promos on their Instagram stories and doing shout outs for $50, just like Andre Marhold was doing on his account. So everything got really, really messy. However, I did try to let everybody know that is a fake account, so don't believe what you see on there, because they're totally just making up some things. And that's actually what Jeffree Star mentioned on within today's video, that he is going to be suing this person, or maybe just, having him, serving him a cease and desist type of thing to keep this person to be quiet, because obviously what they're doing right now is defamation. So let me go ahead and play this for you guys so you guys can see it for yourself.
So the last few weeks have been a really crazy whirlwind. I was recently hanging out with someone. Some would call it dating, some would call it I was hanging out with someone. We are not hanging out anymore, and there was a lot of online activity about it. And long story short is a random person made a fake account of Andre and proceeded to make up a bunch of crazy stuff about me for, like, we're going on like a week plus now. Now most people have common sense and they know that it wasn't real, but it was convincing for a minute, and now they're scamming people out of money, and it's turned into a whole crazy legal thing. But I can't believe people were falling for fake news, posting about it. So if you're a news site and you mention anything that the fake profile said as facts, see you in court. Now I get it, it's my job, it's what I signed up for, but to hear crazy rumors about Jeffree does this, Jeffree has this, Jeffree does this, I was like, what in the actual wow. The meantime, I'm over here at home running my business, dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety about my mom and my dogs, and we're about to get into all that for a minute. But the internet is a little cuckoo this year. So now that that's over and that person is being prosecuted, it's been a very interesting time. So all those fake accounts, we found out who you were. Thank God for IP addresses and law enforcement. Never a dull moment.
So as you guys can see from right there, he really did not go into detail with his relationship with Andre, which I actually thought that he would have. But hey, maybe he's just deciding, you know what, things just get a little bit too messy and I don't want to keep it going. However, I do want to say, if he didn't want things to get too messy, then he never would have made those stories that I had posted within my video maybe like a week ago, when he was calling out Andre for stealing his stuff. So I do think that if that were the case, then he never would have made that Instagram stories and went on that rant saying, you know what, he stole this stuff from me. And obviously everything got really, really messy from there. But I just want to go ahead and play this Instagram story for you guys, where he say that he's going to be, suing everybody and stuff like that. He makes it seem like he's going to talk about a lot of juicy things within today's video, and that just wasn't the case. So go ahead and check this out.
Oh, hi. All right, you guys, it is my mother's birthday, of course, so we are on the way to surprise her right now. I wish she would want to be on camera, because we're about to surprise her and make her cry a flood of tears, and I wish you guys could see it. So, and of course, tomorrow I will finally have a brand new video on my channel. There will be some major updates, a lot of things I do not want to talk about, and I'm suing everyone. So see you in the morning.
So as you guys can see from there, he's obviously building it up so that way a lot of people watch his video. And then just to get 1 minute of it, I was just sitting here like, oh gosh, this is like some major clickbait. He really didn't talk about anything. If y'all watch the whole video, it is literally just about the construction on his house and his dogs. And that is pretty much it. So I'm just kind of like, Okay, nothing really juicy to watch over here. It's just kind of crazy how Jeffree Star, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is literally one of the most followed people within the beauty industry, and he has to resort to major clickbait. And I'm just kind of like, y'all, like, I don't really get it. But hey, I told you guys this time and time again, whenever he's going to be coming out with the collection, he has to stir the pot in some type of way to get some type of drama views. And I think that that really sucks, because I feel like at the end of the day, him being as big as he is, he should just be able to get those views. You know what I'm saying? Not use clickbait to get people to come in to watch his videos. Obviously, somebody like me, I'd be using clickbait and stuff like that, obviously, to get views on my channel. It definitely makes sense for me because, you know, I'm a smaller channel. Him, it's just kind of like, you should be getting in those views regardless, you know? But anyways, obviously, as you guys can tell, he used this video as clickbait. But I'm really curious to see what his next collection is going to be, and I'm really curious to see if he is going to be changing the name from Jeffree Star Cosmetics to Magic Star Cosmetics, because I would really think that it would make a lot of sense for him to do this, because y'all, like, I just keep on asking, like, I don't see how his brand could even stay afloat, considering he's been in scandal after scandal after scandal. And I don't know, I just see his sales obviously going down because he is currently having a lot of sales, you know, which is not very typical for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. If you guys have been following his brand ever since he made it, he's very rarely had any type of sales. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll catch y'all on my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.